Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, or night, or day, or who knows what, but I hope it's good. I hope it's great. It is Monday, February 10th, 2014. Welcome to Recca Monday, where we tell you guys about all the movies, video games, TV, comics, and music that you should check out this week. And Paul tells you what his next podcast will be about, so you can get involved. For those asking, the Monday show and the Friday show will have more aesthetic content soon. I promise. There will be an intro, music, Choose Your News will look better or exist at all as far as the Monday show goes. I promise we're working on it. I wanted to do it for this week, didn't have a chance, but we are working on it. We wanted to get all of the important stuff figured out first, and then we'll work on the stuff that really is not important technically in the slightest, if you catch my drift. But let's get into it. Why don't we just go right into this week, starting off with what movies are coming out. Unfortunately, RoboCop. I guess I'll see it. I don't know about you guys. It just feels like I'm only going to see it so that I can say it wasn't necessary. Maybe I'll be blown away. Maybe the fact that I think it's unnecessary means I will actually enjoy it because maybe it's good. I don't know. It's not even a matter of it being good or bad. It's just why? Why? We also have one that I'm actually more interested in, Endless Love, because the trailer makes it look like a horror movie, but it's not at all. So, scary romance for Valentine's Day, I am down for that. We also have About Last Night, which is, it's a Kevin Hart comedy. It's like the same cast. These people keep making the same movies, and by these people, yes, I'm being racist. No, but for real, it's like the same cast of characters in different movies. It's interesting, but I have enjoyed them. Sometimes I don't, so maybe this will be good. Kevin Hart, starting to kind of wear on my patience, but maybe it'll be good. And finally, Winter's Tale. I don't know anything about this, but it looks cool. I don't really know. I like Colin Farrell, so there you go. But that's it for movies coming out this week. Now let's move on to DVDs. We actually have a couple DVDs of movies that I think we're hoping to be or have a bigger impact but didn't. First off is Diana. I think there was a lot more expectation behind this, but I heard it wasn't very good. Another one that probably had a lot of expectation going in that I also heard wasn't very good, didn't see it, was The Counselor. Both of these, glad I didn't see them. I was somewhat interested and then not at all once I heard that it wasn't worth seeing, so I will probably be skipping these, but you guys can check them out if you'd like. And a bigger one, we've got Ender's Game, which I also didn't see. I just had no interest in that either. I gotta tell you, it's been nice to not have to see every movie. It's nice to sort of fill my head with things I'm interested in, rather than obligated to see. And finally, one that I actually did enjoy, and it is notable as my final legit review, The Best Man Holiday. I actually haven't seen the first one, but I enjoyed this movie for what it was worth. Again, it's one of those things where it's like a similar cast making a movie. I feel like I see this cast in every movie of this type, if you catch my drift. I won't go into it any further, but hopefully those of you that the movie is specifically made for enjoy it because you get like one a year, and I legitimately feel sorry about that, but that's what it is, so hopefully you enjoy this. And that is it for movies and DVDs. I am going to take my foot out of my mouth if anybody misunderstands me and pass it on over to Jake.
Hello everybody, I'm Jake, and I'm here to tell you about the video games coming out this week. First, of course, we have more Borderlands 2 DLC, surprisingly, coming out. And we also have the triumphant return of Lightning. Yes, Final Fantasy 13-3. Lightning Returns is coming out. I'm sure a lot of you are really excited about Lightning returning. I know I'm not. Jesus Christ. But for Valentine's Day, we have some stuff coming out. We have Last of Us Left Behind DLC coming out. So if you're alone on Valentine's Day, you can play that to your heart's content. And I'm sure the post-apocalyptic setting will really cheer you up. Also, we have the second episode of The Wolf Among Us coming out from Telltale Games. The first episode was pretty damn good, so I'm hoping the second episode keeps it up. But other than that, that's it for me for video games, so let's move on over to Lauren with the TV stuff.
Still like Olympics mode on TV, so there's not a lot going on. But Season 2 of House of Cards does go live this week, and that's all 13 episodes available for your binging pleasure. Very exciting. And don't be upset if it ends in any kind of cliffhanger or whatever, because Netflix has already picked it up for a third season, so that's very exciting. And that's really everything with TV this week. Here's Andrew with the comics.
Hey guys, what's up? So this week in comics with the Winter Soldier Bit of March #1 coming out. This book takes place in the 60s when the Winter Soldier is still the Winter Soldier. He's still brainwashed by the Soviets. He's still just a killing machine. He didn't come back as a good guy yet. It follows a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent who is sent to retrieve 2 Nazi scientists that supposedly have the means to end the Cold War. And the Soviets catch on to this. They want to cut the action. They send the Winter Soldier to retrieve the scientists as well. I'm really excited about it. The movie's coming out soon. The movie looks great. So you guys get a little bit of Winter Soldier action in your comics before you go and see the movie. So hooray for that. Also from Vertigo, we have We 3 coming out. It's a reprint. This book came out a few years ago. It's a Grant Morrison novel. And it follows 3 house pets that are kidnapped by the government, and they're put into this weapons program to be transformed into these just walking tanks, essentially. These animals have rockets, machine guns, claws, grenades, mines, all these things attached in this crazy armor that they're sitting in. And it's essentially Homeward Bound with guns. We also have Manifest Destiny #4 coming out. This book is really cool. It's really fun. It's about Lewis and Clark as they're exploring the new frontier, you know, setting America up to what we have now. And it's just an alternate twist on reality. They're encountering all these monsters like veggie zombies, I guess you call them. It's weird. Plant-based zombies, not Plant vs. Zombies. I hate that game. Ugh. It's a really cool book. It's a really cool spin on history. It's worth checking out. It's very reminiscent of Peter Panzerfaust. So if you've read that book and you've liked that book, you'll definitely like this one as well. That's all on comics this week, and now back to Kevin with the music. What's up, Kevin?
Hey everybody, Kevin here, letting you know what music you have to look forward to this week here on Pretty Much It. So the first major album released this week is The Outsiders from Eric Church. We also have 2 Broadway releases, which is kind of cool. We have the Big Fish cast recording, which I did see the show, and I thought the music was okay. Wasn't really great, but I know a lot of people really did like it. And even though the show closed, a nice way to remember the show obviously would be to buy the album. And we also have Murder for Two, another Broadway musical that is releasing their cast recording. We also have Slang from Def Leppard coming out, as well as Samson and Delilah, which is a concept recording from Ace Young, who I believe was on American Idol, but I could be wrong. The PMI fact checkers will check that before this video goes up. That's a lie. All right, now that's it from me, but my good old buddy, it feels so good to say it. Now here is Paul.
Howdy, Kevin. You recognize this place? You probably wouldn't because I'm not near you. This week's episode of Faux Reels is the perfect pair, and what I mean by that is the perfect pair of screen couples. Now, what I mean by screen couples is the best chemistry of an on-screen duo in a movie history. Now, I'm doing this in regards to Valentine's Day, which unfortunately is on Friday. This will be posted on Sunday, so you'll know what movies to watch for Valentine's Day next year. That's it for me. Back to you.
Hi. Hi, Eric. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are your movies, video games, TV, comics, and music that you should check out this week. The giveaway winner is the third child. Had to check. Just want to make sure. It wasn't the second child. That's what I was thinking. It's the third child. Please write to us on Facebook.com/PrettyMuchIt, and we will get your information to send you a free shirt from BeObscure.com. Thank you very much for supporting us, and we hope you enjoy that shirt. Hope it keeps you warm. Hope it keeps you snowsy. That's snug and cozy mixed, and I didn't intend that, but I'm going to start using it. And that is it for this week's episode of Recca Monday. I hope you have a great week. Seriously, do something. Don't sit around all day. Don't binge Netflix unless you have to watch House of Cards to catch up for this week. I might do that myself. Do something. Create something. Make something. I'm excited to find out what you did. Let me know on Friday. And that's pretty much it.